Now, Donkey, I know what you're thinking, and no, now is not the time to get drunk yet. We still have quite an adventure ahead of us, boy. You could get drunk on pineapple juice or banana juice or whatever the alcohol is in the DK universe is. You gotta stay sober for now, big man. You gotta stay sober for now. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Donkey Kong 64, or I guess Chunky Kong 64 since I switched out to Chunky. Previously, we explored even more of Fungi Forest to get a clearer picture of what we can and can't do in the level. We also did help out a bookworm of sorts to get a golden banana by getting it to a safer location. But that's far from what we could do in Fungi Forest, as today we will continue to go through Fungi Forest to see what we can do. And I have an idea of what we can achieve next. We saw that door that can lead to the back of the shed. Since we have that conveyor belt operational now, we could do something about that. First off, be sure to primate punch any of these question mark crates that you see. There should be at least 2 of them from what I remember in the last episode. That one takes us outside, which could give Tiny an easy way in. And we got that bunch of bananas, and I completely ignored the triangle pad here. I don't know why I didn't think there was anything else that was inside that crate besides those bananas. We want to use that pad because that gets the water wheel outside the shed working. And this is gonna be pretty important because now it gets that spiky wheel thing going as well. That wasn't going before. And if you want to accomplish what you want to do with that conveyor belt after getting the golden banana from last time out, well, you're not going to be able to do it. But if you get that going via the triangle pad, then you can carry this cake out and take it all the way back to the front of this shed. You can't have any shortcuts because the only one that could shortcut in between the front and the back is, or I guess the front and the side in this case, is tiny. I actually thought we could do this right now, to be very honest with you. I completely forget that we have to do a little something else before we can actually do what we can do with that conveyor belt. So just go up it, drop off the keg, and of course that's gonna get crushed by the crusher. We gotta do that 2 more times, and it's very convenient because we have 2 more kegs that are within the close proximity of that conveyor belt. So once you get that first keg taken care of, this is pretty much academic. By crushing all those kegs, we got another golden banana to spawn. That's Chunky's 3rd one. I'm actually really surprised we got this far in with only 1 Kong. And it was been Chunky of all of them as well. I'm usually not like that progressive when it comes to using with Chunky with collecting anything like majorly in this game first. Alright, so since we got that taken care of, what can we do next? Got 117 golden bananas. I think we'll go tackle that purple tunnel area now, since that might be the only thing we can do in this shed for the time being. Everything else is pretty much locked off to us right now. But that's okay, we already took a quick look on what we can do in the purple tunnel area. So we'll go over there and get to work on this. But beyond that purple tunnel, there's a brown tunnel that can be opened. I think we have to go up top to get that switch pushed down though. Very easy by access of this. Yep, it's with the likey switch. We'll do that right now. We'll keep that in mind for a little later on. Holy cow, I didn't realize how few crystal coconuts I had on hand until like just now. I know we were in the single digits last episode. I just wasn't paying attention to that. I knew we'd get those filled out eventually though, so I wasn't too worried about it. It just really surprised me how much I have been using them as of late. It really goes to show how much I do abuse those sometimes. So thing over there. Get away from me! Oh, you didn't get away from me. You are very, very evil. Just stay away and we'll be very copacetic about living our lives. You, on the other hand, I wish I could do more than just punch you in the face because you die so easily. Maybe next time we'll get a charged attack if I ever come across him again. That's provided I can remember. Climb up here. Just some more camera reel footage that we can get for our Golden Fairy side quest. And I'm pretty sure I circled around the outside perimeter of this tower by now. So that will go in once I find the tag barrel. There you are, very convenient right there. Convenience is definitely a friendly virtue sometimes if it helps out. So now we go here, get all these bananas with Lanky, and go collect them all around this big mushroom tower. This is gonna take some time to solve, like I mentioned in the last video, because there just feels like there's so much that we have to collect in this particular set piece. You'd be surprised at how much stuff there really is once you go inside and just take a good look up and down this place. So to start off, what I want to do is hit all these switches above us. Once again, it's a shame I have to waste all of my homing out to do it, since I've only used it like usefully just one time so far. There we go. Now the tedious thing here is, we gotta hit all those switches down with one Kong per switch. So this might take a little bit of time, provided I can get closer to that. Apparently, the tag barrel is just placed a little too far out, just far enough where you can't snipe them all out from underneath the tag barrel's position. That's kind of stupid. Okay, that one should have hit. Why is this like so buggy today? Really? Come on now. Was like hitting the frame of that switch was not accessing the hitbox? Was that the problem? Oh man, I'm just feeling more and more like this game's pseudo bugginess. It's just really perplexing to me how much there really is to take into account when it comes to knowing how glitchy the game could get sometimes. Yeah, I was missing Chunky. I couldn't remember who I was leaving out beforehand. Let's go over there. Grab more of these crystal coconuts. May have maxed out those by now, actually. And that will get a good old third-person shot because I'm too tired to go into first person now. By hitting all those switches, we get a myriad of cannons to spawn within the tower, which will make traveling up and down very easy. Well, at least going up. Going down, not so much. I mean, there is an easy way to go down, but you're gonna take some damage if you want to do that, and I don't think you want to risk that too much. Especially if you're all, like, really low health. So now what I want to do... Well, switch off the Lanky, because I know there's a balloon here. Is there? Yep, there it is. My mind was about to play tricks up. Alright! I forgot the homing ammo, for whatever reason, can zoom in on the switches. Like it's a regular enemy. I don't know why that happens. That's just another weird thing you gotta take into account when it comes to this game. Why is that? I never really figured out the function or like the purpose of that. That has to be a glitch of some sort. Like someone must have left that out or let that in by pure accident. It's such a weird quirk. And it'll just really waste your ammo too if you're not being careful about being observant when it comes to using the homing ammo. Alright, come on. Help me out, Tiny. We can't waste any time here. There's a minigame barrel with our name on it that we need to get to before time runs out. The problem is I don't know where it is. It's over there? I'm guessing it's over there. It should be. Yep, it is. I thought so. Always the first guess, or most of the time the first guess is the right one.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Okay, Speedy Swing Soiree, or Sortie. I have no idea what that last word is pronounced, but we've seen this before. This isn't anything new to us. Just get up top, and then use the vines to collect all the coins that are in your path. It's as good as yours once you collect everything. That's just, whoa, hey, go back, go back, go back. Okay, that didn't work out so well. At least I could climb the trees because I am a monkey, or chimp in this case. What's with me just say that this is like one of the easier mini games, which it is, of the entire quest, yet I'm having so much trouble with it. I know it's like the LP curse and all, but still, it doesn't make it any more annoying and embarrassing that this is supposed to be very simple, yet I'm making it a little harder than it should be. Now, come down on Tiny's first banana, golden banana, of Fungi Forest. Now there's what we can do here, but there's so much stuff you gotta collect in this tower alone, like I said before, that virtually you'll be using every Kong at some point when you're going up and down this place. Now, let's see, I think there was one for Chunky. That might be what the other switch was about, or it's probably Donkey. It's Donkey. I have a feeling where that switch might be taking us though. If I'm correct, then we can use those cannons that we just spawned in. 30 seconds on the clock, and that's where I thought that golden banana would spawn. So a very easy way to get up there, don't bother climbing up. We'll take the fancy way up there, also the scary way up there too, depending on who you ask. Just get yourself fired up, literally, and there's your first golden banana as Donkey Kong. But now I gotta scale all the way back down because now there's chunky bananas we gotta collect it, and I did see a lucky balloon too. I think this might be one of the biggest sources of time you'll have to put into when it comes to completing Fungi Forest, since there is a lot of stuff you gotta take care of. Shame gotta use up all its ammo again. I might as well just use up the last two while I can. And of course the last shot I fired off got me the balloon, go figure. So that's a really poor example of how the homing ammo can work. Trust me, it will be useful once it actually functions well, and it hits actual enemies, not switches that will harm nobody at all. That's still really dumb though. I don't know why that's a thing in this game. That should not even be qualified as a quirk. It's just really stupid. Go down there. So on your way up, there should be a lot of chunky bananas you can collect. I remember there being like a splat here for one of the Kongs at the very least. I want to get all of these bananas that are on the ladders in this tower first. That's usually what I do after I collect that last golden banana we just got in our possession. Chunky, help me out. You should be afraid of heights by now, Chunky. You've fallen off from worse than that. Trust me, I know. Keep going down. Actually, can I go over there? No, it's fenced off again, isn't it? At least there's those bananas. These bananas, I'll be honest, I forget about that particular batch in this level a lot in my playthroughs. I usually leave out that for last because I can just never remember where that particular batch is. So it's pretty surprising that I did collect those very, very early. Where's the next ladder? Is it down there? No, that's where it is. This is such a long trek down. It's very fortunate that we got those cannons to spawn in when we have to go up. Because without those things, getting up and down this place would be a lot more painful than it actually is right now. We'll skip on that spot for now. You may have seen it briefly. It was red colored, so that is for Diddy. But I gotta get the rest of these bananas first. It's such a chore, but once you get them, it'll be very, very fortunate that you do get these out of the way. Just gotta remember to look around and find them first. like I'm having the trouble doing right now. These might be where like half of Chunky's bananas are, if I have to estimate anything. I mean, we're already up to 70 with Chunky alone, so that's gotta be true in some scale. And there we go. So that could splat. I was gonna go got the first banana medal up here, so that could splat's gonna be up there. So I guess it's fortuitous that we can go out that door and take us to the outside of this tower. It's a lot of yellow bananas here. I'll have to find a tag barrel at some point. Is it over there? No, but that's where a really big splat is. A lot bigger than the ones we've seen so far. I don't know why that was like a lot bigger than most of the blueprint carrying bodyguards we've seen so far. It just is. I guess we'll get that while that's on my mind. I don't want to forget about it just yet. That's a lot more valuable than some bananas and coins right now. Consider we're plenty in both of those right now. We can spare some time to focus on something a little more important. It's also very comical that someone as small as Tiny takes down a big enemy like that with just a few strikes. Maybe that was a joke they were going for when they made that particular splat a little bigger than you're used to seeing. Or it could be just another mishap on the dev's part that they didn't catch up until it was way too late. Now we'll switch up the donkey and get all of his stuff outside first before we fall all the way down and have to go back up again. Great! I was gonna say get the bananas, but alright DK, if you want to get the exercise, fine, whatever. I mean, you're already a pretty buff Gong as it is, but I guess you're really addicted to exercising. There. I just went the complete backwards way too when it came to getting back out. I don't care though. It got us all the bananas that we can now get, that we should have got before very easily with Donkey. And afterwards we can take her that barrel course too. 69. Nice. There's a rocket barrel out there, I'll have to remember that for later. Once we've done scaling this tower, then we will get to that next. Whoops. Forgot that one coin. Oh well. I guess this barrel course will keep us from getting that coin just a few more seconds / minutes. In the meantime, we'll just shoot our way over here. There should be a one-track barrel course, if I'm correct. At least I hope I am. Banana batches here. Another banana battle? Man, 2 in just one video. That's gonna be some sort of record. However, we don't really have a point in collecting those anymore. They're just in the way at this point. Alright. Does that take me back to where I was before? I have a feeling it does. No, this is kinda new. We'll shoot where that ring is, because that's your marker to get over to the next barrel, like that one too. And that takes us to a minigame. Alright. We'll have to investigate that other route, but I'm pretty sure it circles around to a previous part of the course at some point. And let's do our best to not fail at Trail Path Panic this time. I still can't get over the fact I got way too lazy in keeping all these cloud traps down and out while the fairies had to go by. So dumb that I feel that one of the easier minigames of the entire set of minigames you can find in DK64. See, that's how simple it's supposed to be. Once I was actually paying attention, then it was the simplest thing in the world. And despite the fact that we fell down, this golden banana was nice enough to follow all our way down, back to the bottom for 120 overall. I think that's a good note to end on today. That's a nice even number, 120 golden bananas. Also, holy cow, we actually got that much already. It still doesn't feel like we just crossed over 100 not too long ago. So the fact that we're now at 120, that's a bit more mind-blowing to me. So we got through quite a bit of this tower, but we are far from done with what we can do in the tower. So next time, we're gonna keep scaling through it to see what lies inside and outside. Until we meet again, farewell for now.